Hey guys, back on the Sketchbook Tour. Just starting off here where I left off in my other pad. Um, this is another reference photo from Pinterest, which I've actually done a lot of poses like this before. In fact, I might do a video one time where I go through some of my older sketches, one of my older sketchbooks that I actually ended up tearing out the pages and just like put them in a binder. There's this one model in particular that had a site out there that would do a bunch of like reference poses, like anything from action poses to sitting different poses, either with legs crossed or with legs arched like this, just to get a feel for different perspectives, drawing different poses. Maybe I'll go through this one day, and just because I was drawing those for a while. I did like 10, 15 sketches of her, and it was like one of the first things I started like really trying to do reference poses to get a sense of anatomy. Which again, still have to do a lot of work on that, but I was sketching a lot of her years ago, so maybe I'll pull those out one time. Just flip through them a little bit, show you some of my earlier work. But yeah, just more of the usual stuff here, just more reference stuff from Pinterest, various places, anywhere pretty much I found a good shot that I would like take a screenshot of. I'm like, hey, that'd be really cool to work on. Another portrait. Again, love the wavy hair. Just one thing I really try to focus on. Really capturing just that elegant flowiness. I think, like I said in the last video, trying to sketch out that basic shape, almost as if it's one solid figure, one solid shape, and just drawing the strands around that reference. Like if I would draw a solid shape of this like twisty kind of figure, not even paying attention to the individual strands of hair yet, building that shape that the hair makes and drawing the strands around that, just to have like a guide or like a base. But yeah, these are such great shots. It's just so cool that there's such a collection of great shots of these models out there that people bother to put these out for reference, for inspiration. It's just really cool. There's just so much great stuff out there. And again, it's not always necessarily stuff that's done for reference. And also go on Instagram. If I find a model that's really cool, I'll save her page or screenshot it just because it's something cool to work on. So yeah, not just necessarily stuff to Pinterest that's just for specifically made for art related stuff. Anytime I find like something out there that is just a model or whatever, just it would be good for reference. It's just cool to grab that up and just say, hey, that'd be cool to work on just as a study. I'll try to get that little bit of shine. You can see over her nose right there. I think some artists will use like a form of whiteout, like a little whiteout marker, or maybe like a chalk marker. I have like a chalk thing, but it doesn't really work. It's kind of wet, and I would be afraid of. I mean, goodness, if the the water from the chalk marker would mix with the graphite and just ruin the whole picture. So I'm always kind of hesitant to use it. I think it's a form of whiteout that some artists use to get that really high contrast. If it's like a twinkle in someone's eye, like an oily spot in their face, or any kind of like metallic sheen or anything like that, whatever would cause the light to bounce off it like that, they try to get really high contrast. Where typically I just use that empty space and try to make everything else around it darker to get that shine in the eyes. Yeah, I try to get that contrast. I've seen so many great artists that get this just insane contrast or really great detailing in the shading. Again, not claiming to be professional, still very much, very much a work in progress. Yeah, I know I don't get that many views on here, but it's just cool to see if anybody watches. Anybody at all in this comment says, hey, just the fact that someone actually acknowledged my work. This is cool to see that anybody watched your videos, I guess. And it's cool, like, when you see a smaller channel, and they say, like, oh, man, I didn't think I'd get to 100 subscribers. Not that I'll even get that many, but it's just cool when you get a comment, get a notification. Just the fact that anybody watched. It's just cool that someone acknowledged your work. Like I think I said before, it'd be cool to actually meet another artist and have someone to work alongside if they have different techniques. They've been drawing longer than you have, or tried different things, and they'd be able to look at your work and say, hey, this is what I tried when I was struggling with this area. Maybe you should try this. It'd just be really cool. Just have someone to work with like that, just a friend to hang out with and draw together. But yeah, even just getting a comment once in a while is really nice. So thanks to everybody who's commented or just watched my stuff at all. Really appreciate it. Again, just more of the same stuff. Hopefully you're seeing a steady improvement over these videos. Hopefully it doesn't look like stuff is getting worse, or like you're noticing any kind of flaws in any portraits. Because sometimes I look back at my stuff and I'm like, oh, why did I do that? But like I said, yeah, one thing I really tried to pay attention to is the hair, because some of these models' hair is just, it's so flowy, it's really gorgeous, and I really try to capture that. This is a cool shot. It really had a cool, like, kind of like a morning light in the background. It was like a summery photo. It's cool the way her hair was blowing in the wind here. Her outfit was really nice. Try to get the individual strands of her stressed jean shorts to stand out. Like if it didn't blend in with her skin too much. Again, that contrast. Just to emphasize the texture of the material. Yeah, this is a really cool shot. A lot of times what I'll do too, you'll see here, if maybe there wasn't too much contrast in a shot, I'll try to add it and like add a shadow in the background, or just implying that the background's dark, just to make maybe the hair, the ends of the hair to stand out. Here's Anita again, if you recognize her from a couple of my other videos. Again, if you haven't yet, if any of you haven't yet, please go check out her channel, Annie VV. It's really a shame because like she's always so down on herself. She's like really self-conscious, thinking that she's, I guess like comparing herself to other people, or just thinking, oh, my face is too round, or I'm this or I'm that, or I'm heavy. I'm like, no, you look amazing if, I wouldn't be using your shots if I didn't think you made a great model. So go to her page, and even if it's not something you're interested in, just tell the girl she looks nice. Because, yeah, she puts out such great shots, whether it's Instagram or just her videos. So yeah, go give her some support. I mean, if you like what you see here, just look where I got the source from. Just see what I worked off of, and just see like, wow, this is how gorgeous the actual model is. She is again. Really nice smile. Again, lighter outfits like this, I tried to like get the bows and try to put a little extra extra shading around her top here to make the bows and the frills stand out. Which is really hard if you're doing like frills or like a lace trim, to try to just get your pencil so sharp or so fine to get those little details. Hopefully it looks okay. But yeah, I just can't understand how, for the life of me, how she would be so self-conscious, because I mean, seriously. If my sketches do her any justice, if you go to the videos or Instagram, check it out. And just tell her, wow, you really look nice. Just give her some encouragement. She deserves it. Summer dress. I think I saw the last one I drew with her like this, or a similar outfit, that doing anything far away as an artist, any kind of sketch in the distance, you kind of try to imply what you see rather than trying to get full detail. Because like the little, I think they were lilacs on her dress, which you'd never be able to get in full detail. So I just drew them as I saw them. A lot of times you try to get really up close and draw every little detail. You won't see that from a distance. So I just tried to draw what I saw in the dress, along with the folds of the fabric. Again, trying to capture that smoothness skin tone. Yeah, hopefully these do her justice. If you go back and watch her videos and just, you know, hopefully that gets across the idea of how, how nice these shots actually are. Oh, this one right here I actually did recently. I don't follow them all that closely, but the group Geek Plus Gamers, I do like a lot of I'm not into like the comics or anything, but they follow those. A lot of gaming stuff, mostly Nintendo. This is one of the girls that actually works with them, with a few of the guys on that team. Krista Nova. I check out her live streams sometimes. She has her own little channel where she covers mostly gaming news, mostly Nintendo news, stuff like that. And she does her own live streams where she'll play the games and let people come in the chat. Very nice, very friendly, very easy to get along with. But yeah, I saw one of the shots on like her fan page, Instagram, and I just saw this really cool shot. I did another shot of her that I think I might show one time if I get a chance. But yeah, great shot. Really nice person, really nice to talk to. Go check out her page or go check out her live streams if she ever streams sometime. Subscribe, check out her streams. Really fun, really nice people, easy to get along with. Everybody there's really cool, and it's just really nice to get out and hang out with her. And here's Anita again. Yeah, such great shots. Again, really grateful for her page, YouTube channel, and Instagram that I have all these shots to work off of. Really thought her workout outfit here was really pretty. Like the swishiness of the skirt, like the little pleats here, it looks really nice. I really try to get the shading right on that to emphasize just the whole look of the outfit. It looks so nice. But anyway, I think that's where I'm going to call it quits here. It's a little bit short. Didn't really show a whole lot. I'm kind of coming to the end of my sketchbook, which I might have to do a few sketches soon to be able to make another video on it. Like I said, maybe I'll go through my older stuff too, just so I have some more stuff to show. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like, comment, and tell me what you think. See you guys.